What's going on? Hello, you guys. What's up? Happy Wednesday. We are live for our Wednesday live Q&A time with me. I am super excited to be here with you guys to come live and do this Ask Me Anything. You guys, I am live with the WarriorBabe community that's tuning in from our Facebook group, and then I'm also live with the Facebook followers and anybody that follows me via Facebook. So what's up, you guys? Welcome. Super excited to be here with you guys. As you are all tuning in, please make sure that you are commenting and saying what's up so that I can hear, or that so I can see who's here and live. And I just had to make sure that my audio is working, and I think it is because I think you guys can hear me. So hopefully it is. But anyway, as you guys are tuning in, comment, say, hey, what's up, so that I can say what's up back to you guys. And if you guys are catching this after this has been done live, then make sure that you guys do the hashtag replay. And any questions that you guys do have, you guys can then comment in the comment box, and then my community managers will come back into this live Q&A and answer any questions that were done after this was live, all right? What's up, Allison? Thanks, babe. This is Balance Athletica. What's up, Jenny? What's up, babe? Hello, hello. Cool. So audio is working. You guys can see me. Awesome. What's up, babes? Happy Wednesday. I hope that you guys had an awesome Easter holiday. And now you guys are here putting back in the grind and showing up for yourself. So what we do here every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is I am live to answer any questions that you guys have. So if you guys do have any questions that pertains to workouts, that pertains to macros, that pertains to lifestyle and nutrition information, that pertains to mindset and having to break through your own excuses and mentality of excuses, any way that I can help you, this is what this live Q&A is all about every single Wednesday. Okay, so if you guys do have any questions, now would be the time to fire off in the comment box where you guys are all saying what's up and hello. Any questions that you guys have, because in a couple of seconds, I'm going to fire back into that comment area and start taking what I've seen question-wise and start answering it here live with you guys, okay? This is a perfect opportunity, you guys. I am here providing you value, providing you knowledge, providing you anything that you need help for along your journey, okay? So what I ask of you guys to do me a huge favor is, first of all, smash the like button, because when you guys smash the like button, it gets more views inside of our WarriorBabe community for us WarriorBabes, so that it pushes the video to the top of the Facebook group so that everybody can see that we are live and they can tune in. Then plus, all my Facebook followers, if you guys smash the like button for me right now, I can tell that our audience just went up, the viewers are raising. So if you guys smash the like button and if you guys share it, that brings more views to this video right now so that more women can chime in, can listen to this live Q&A. And even if they're out walking their dog or with their kids at a game or a sporting event, or they're driving in the car, they may show up here on this live Q&A and be like, holy cow, that question helped me by somebody asking it, by me answering it, okay? So overall, this video can help so many women in so many different aspects if we all smash the like button, if you guys smash the like button for me, and if you guys share it to your stories and your feed so that other women can tune into it, okay? That's what these live Q&As are all about, spreading the word, helping you guys, but also in turn helping other women that have no idea about myself or WarriorBabe so they can get more knowledge and more insight along their journey, okay? So if you guys have any questions, now's the time to fire off in that comment box. I will kick it off in just a couple seconds. But before I do, I want to give a huge welcome to all of our new WarriorBabes that have started in the past couple of days, in the past week. You guys were the biggest week, the biggest days last week as a company, and the most amount of women that are joining our community, which is so freaking amazing to see. Why? Because we are transforming and impacting women's lives. And that's what it's all about at WarriorBabe. On our team meeting the other day, we had a poem that a WarriorBabe wrote, and I believe I did blast it off into everybody's email. How about that April Fool's email, by the way? Woo! Anyway, that was all a joke. You guys all forgot to scroll. The ones that did, good job. The ones that didn't, make sure you continue to scroll on any of my emails. That was a little insight on my personality. which a lot of people did not like. But anyway, so we fired off this poem that a WarriorBabe had wrote, and we brought it into the team meeting that we hold every single Tuesday with the entire WarriorBabe team, and it brought waterworks to my eyes. It was so amazing to see the impact that not just I'm creating, but our team is creating. I would not be where I am right now. Our team, our company would not be where we are right now if it wasn't the team that's backed behind it, which is so, so truly amazing. And the women that we're impacting. So if you guys are inside my WarriorBabe community, I'm sure you've seen this poem floating around our Facebook group. If you guys are tuning in from Facebook, definitely make sure you check out WarriorBabe.com and see how impactful this is to other women, and not just listening to me and hearing it from my own voice, but watching the reviews that we have, or reading the reviews that we have, and other women that are in your shoes that are extremely frustrated, whether you're going through menopause, whether you've tried every single diet under the sun and it's not working, whether you are past menopause and everything that was working isn't working anymore, whether you are in your 30s or not in menopause and just want to understand how to eat right to fuel your body to get lean and to get toned and to build muscle, definitely listen to the reviews that we have on WarriorBabe.com. Check it out and check and see what WarriorBabe is all about, so you guys can see what you can get involved in. All right. Nice. Thank you, babes, for sending me stars. I appreciate it. Cool. So if you guys do have any questions that pertain to, like I said, macros, this isn't a call about how I can prescribe macros for you. It's a very, very detailed process. I get questions all the time, Nikki, what should my macros be? What's the best macro calculator to follow? And you know what, guys? Fuck those macro calculators. Honestly, it's in your best interest and your time well spent to invest your time and energy into somebody that's going to tell you what to do after you get those macro numbers. Because I'll tell you right now, I see so many women that fill in those calculators and they have no idea what to do, and they're extremely overwhelmed. They don't know how to break down those macros. They don't know how many meals they're supposed to have a day, or what kind of meals they're supposed to be eating, what kind of food they're supposed to be eating. So what I highly recommend, that something what WarriorBabe is all about, is teaching you how to be in control of your body for the rest of your life while using macronutrients and understanding what macronutrients do. So don't ask me about calculators and calorie and where your macros should be. I would invest and see what WarriorBabe is all about, because we'll teach you how to use those macro numbers and what to do after you get them. All right. Anyway, if you guys have any questions in terms of, best meal choices, or why this food does that, or why macronutrients versus calories, whatever you guys have for me in terms of workouts too as well, mindset, I just can't get through not wanting to show up, or what happens when you're coming off of an injury, that's what these live Q&As are all about. And I'm super happy to answer any questions that you guys have that pertain to that. Okay, so I see a few coming through, so I will definitely start kicking it off. Thank you guys for the shirt. I appreciate it. It is Balance. If you guys check out Balance Athletica, I am highly obsessed with this brand. They might as well just take all of my money, because every single launch that they do, I pretty much give them the majority of my money. And I gotta say, it's super high quality, very, 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 very similar to Lululemon, but just not as expensive as Lululemon. So definitely check them out. I'm gonna probably regret saying that, because launch day, you guys, is no joke. Like, you gotta show up at 2 p.m. when they're about to launch all their products, because they go out of stock within seconds on specific items. Anyway, that's side notes. Now let's speak to these questions. Okay, so Danielle, is this program good for someone with pre-diabetes? 150,000%, Danielle. If you are somebody who is in the arena, you're going to get your lab work done, your doctor say, hey, you're pre-diabetic, that's a huge wake-up call to wanting to get your shit in gear and start getting those levels leveled back out. And by doing that, it's by honing in on your nutrition, what and when to eat, why you're eating specific things, what can eliminate that pre-diabetic to spike up into diabetic. And also incorporating specific workouts that are gonna also make sure that everything is level internally with your body. So hands down, yes, it definitely can. Caitlin, how intense, hardcore does cardio need to be for fat loss? Is simple treadmill walking enough? Yes, simple treadmill walking is enough at like a high incline of either 15 incline or 10 incline. If you can't do that high, do an 8 incline and do a speed of like 3 miles per hour, 3.5 miles per hour, 4 miles per hour. Now that's pushing it. But that's enough. Honestly, you guys, when it comes to, HIIT versus steady state, first of all, before I dive into the science behind the two of them, they work specifically for unique body types. So I may say steady state is awesome, but I also may say HIIT is good for some individuals too as well. Now, backing it down, I will always lean more into steady state cardio. Why? Because it's less stressful on your body. Okay, so HIIT is a very high, intense, 20 minutes, 30 minutes going full blown out, and that can add a lot of stress to your body. And humans are already stressed as it is. And doing strength training is adding stress to your body. So there's other variables that added in. So why add another variable to your stress level? So I always, and they basically do almost the same kind of thing. It's just the one thing that I would lean more towards HIIT for people is if you have like a higher carbohydrate intake, because your body's going to use those carbohydrates for that HIIT workout. Okay. Whereas when you're doing steady state, you're focusing more on a steady, slow burn. Your body's going to start focusing on fat to utilize for that specific activity, for that cardio. So that's the difference between the two. I will always lean more towards steady state cardio. Honestly, guys, now for me personally, please nobody take this for themselves. This is me personally because I understand my body. I know how it works. And since it's nice outside, it's been like 65 plus degrees here in Pennsylvania, I've been just making sure that I'm getting outside for at least a duration of time or hitting a specific amount of steps for my cardio. I'm not, on Stairmaster or doing a treadmill anymore. I've adapted my body to, to the point where I can just go do leisure walking outside. Now that's me personally, but again, feeding into that question, you don't need intense hardcore cardio for fat loss. Brittany, during retrain, how much should you be losing? So Brittany, and for you guys that maybe follow me on Facebook and you have no idea what retraining means, that lingo, that verbiage, retraining is retraining your metabolism, which is so highly underrated in the fitness industry, and why people are bashing their head up against the wall when they're not seeing progress, but they've been in a deficit for so long. Their metabolism is shot. So you need to retrain your metabolism to get it to speed up to work with you instead of against you. And that's pretty much, in short, what retraining means. Now, when you are in the retraining phase as a WarriorBabe, you may not lose or you may lose. This is the thing, you guys, I preach to all of my WarriorBabes. Don't focus on exterior results with retraining your metabolism. How much weight am I losing? Am I losing inches? Blah, 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 blah. Is that scale going down? Focus on internally healing your metabolism. Okay? It doesn't matter about the external results when you're in the retraining phase. All that matters is internally is if you are steadily increasing your calories and your macros and you're not moving or you're dropping, what have you, your body, everybody's different. If you are steadily increasing and you're holding tight in your physique, in your energy, and if energy is improving, that's the ultimate goal too as well. But the main goal is internally, your metabolism needs to heal. So that when you go into further cuts, or you go into further fat loss, or you go into bring your macros and calories back down, your metabolism will then work with you instead of against you, which is majority of the population being in a caloric deficit for far too long. Okay? Cool. Joy, carb cycling versus same macros to trick metabolism. This is my take on carb cycling. So it may work for some people, it may not. Again, it's very unique and very individualized. How I do my carb cycling is by refeeds and or cheat meals. It's a higher surplus on any given day that you're doing a refeed or a cheat meal. Now, you're not doing like lower fats, you're not doing like for refeed, for cheat meals, you're lowering your macro intakes and you're adding in more, or you're adding in a meal with an untracked window of food. So in general, my long short answer to that is I don't do carb cycling. I call them like cheat meals and refeeds. Gianna, I had to change my workout time to 6:30 p.m. to 3:45 a.m. What is the best meal to eat quick before lifting? I lift at home and have an hour before work. Yeah, so rice cakes, fruit, investing in like a carb powder like Super Carb, NutriBio, going to coalitionnutrition.com, who is my sponsors. Anything that's going to be fast acting, white rice, tortilla, and then you could do an egg white tortilla, you could do egg whites and rice cakes, you could do egg whites and fruit, you could do egg whites and cereal. Yes, I said cereal because those carbohydrates, or simple carbohydrates, are going to give you immediate full fuel for your workout. If you don't want to do egg whites, you can do a protein shake and whatever I just said carb wise. So those are definitely my go-to early AM babes who need a quick workout snack. Those are your go-tos. Tara, how often does someone not fit the mold? Not too sure what you mean by that. Does lifting weights and increasing calories work for everybody? Oh, okay. So yes, 100%. But you just need to figure out, Tara, what works for you. And that's why WarriorBabe speaks to individuality, because you, Tara, may and should not be following what somebody 30-year-old is following. I don't know how old you are, but you know what I mean. Or, what someone 20-year-old is following, or somebody who's 50-year-old and you're 30-year-old, or vice versa, right? You guys shouldn't be following the same exact thing. You need to figure out what works for you. And that's why in WarriorBabe, we speak to individuality in terms of what your macros need to be. And depending on where you are in your age and hormonal lifespan of your hormones and what you are, how you are managing that, we speak to the specific workouts that you should be doing. So yes, in short, to answer your question, it does, but you got to find what works for you. And if you haven't yet, I would definitely check out WarriorBabe. Leg days. Yana, now I'm at home. Going to the gym seems daunting. Is a 40-pound kettlebell and 2 30 dumbbells enough for leg building for sexy legs? My weakness is fat in my thighs. I know this involves calorie deficit, but do you recommend going back to the gym, or is this enough staying at home? You can do a mean-ass workout with dumbbells, but let me tell you, there is something when it comes to squats on a barbell, there's something that comes to hip thrusts, there's something that comes to kickbacks, there's other individual exercises that are gonna help tone those legs. So if it's coming down to just being daunting, kind of, Yana, get out of your own way, and my tough love to you, and show up how the person who you're wanting to becoming is gonna show up, right? Break through that mentality. Alicia, I miss the gym atmosphere. I've always had difficulty working out at home. Motivation, too many distractions, not enough versatility, etc. Advice to get myself to just freaking do it. Yeah, I mean, just do it, right? We're our own worst enemies. We stand in our own way majority of the time. And you know what? To be truth and honest, and I just preach this to my VIP community, is if you know you have too many distractions, turn your phone on airplane mode, turn your notifications off, only use it for music and put it somewhere far away from you. I mean, it's you versus you. You're the one that's in control of knowing what distractions are causing you to be distracted and how to eliminate them, okay? And then motivation, look guys, motivation's gonna come and go. Okay, I say this all the time. You gotta learn how to be disciplined, because when you learn how to be disciplined and that motivation isn't showing up for you, you know that you still gotta get it done. I always think about the person that you're becoming and start showing up as her. Okay, is that person on the day that she knows that she needs to work out and she's not just tired or lazy, right? Or she's not knowing that she needs to have a rest day. It's tired and lazy on the other side. She's gonna show up anyway. Right? So she's going to get it done. She has a goal. She needs to meet that goal. She's going to show up for herself. And then versatility, I mean, invest. Right? If you have a home gym and if you're not one of the states that's opening up anytime soon, invest in some bands. I mean, on Amazon, some good versatile bands that can be added to your equipment at home, right? What I love to say to my communities, you guys, is, and this can kind of speak to Yana too as well, is get rid of the excuse mentality. Get rid of the excuse mentality. I can't, or I'm gonna hit the snooze button, because I'll tell you, you guys, that's not a winner's mindset. And if you wanna show up and you have goals to reach, you've gotta break through that comfortability and get uncomfortable and show up for yourself, okay? And then when you do start showing up for yourself more and more and more and more and more, it gets easier and easier and easier and easier. How do I know that? Because I have been through it, okay? But understand, you guys, not every day is gonna be perfect. You're not perfect, you're imperfect. But if majority of the time you can show up for yourself, you're winning. If you're showing up for 48 out of 52 weeks of the year, you're winning, right? So just freaking do it. Charlie, what's your opinion on intermittent fasting? Look, if you're in the goal mentality of wanting to be performance, wanting to have a lean tone body, wanting to build muscle, wanting to develop your physique and have an athletic figure and have more muscle and be more toned, intermittent fasting is not your go-to, okay? Why? Because your body and your muscles and the mitochondria and your muscles need food for energy and for recovery and all that kind of stuff. So intermittent fasting is not good. And plus, especially for females, you guys, intermittent fasting has been done majority on males. Studies have been majority done on males. Not many have done on females. We have hormones that males don't have. And intermittent fasting can really start whacking out those hormones, just like keto can do too as well. There's nothing wrong with a well-balanced nutrient plan to be following, okay? Now, that's in that arena if you want to do performance and you're showing up to be more toned, decrease body fat, have a more athletic figure, and build muscle. If you have health factors that you need to pay attention to, specifics, that need to be addressed before you have the goal performance, then yes, that may be something that works for you. Again, all these different things work. It's just what works for you and your body and the goals that you're striving for. And that one thing, whatever it is, focus on it. Focus on just one damn thing, okay? It all works, but whatever one you need for the goal that you want to accomplish, just focus on that one thing, okay? All right, Michelle, hello, babe. Hi, I'm wanting to gain some healthy weight and maintain it. Beautiful, I love that. I don't have any health issues, but it's a bit of a struggle picking up the pounds I need to stay in a healthy range. I'm not active workout-wise, need to find balance in my work schedule, may just need a balance in meals and workouts. Any advice? Well, in order to, so let me step back for a second. You definitely want to incorporate exercise into your routine for health benefits, for goal benefits, for building muscle benefits, what have you. Exercise is really good overall. Now, in terms of having a healthy weight and maintaining it, if you're going to be eating a lot more food, you definitely want to have an exercise basis to what you're falling back on with the food that you're eating. And my advice to you would be just to start slowly working yourself up. Like, first of all, become aware. If you don't know how much food you are eating right now, become aware to it. Get MyFitnessPal, download it, start logging your foods on a daily basis and see where you actually fall. That's really eye-opening to you guys. If you don't do it, I would highly recommend that you do that. Anybody that's listening, just for you to be aware of what your food intake is at. And then from there, I would just slowly start increasing. Like, I would add in 100 calories each week so that your body can absorb that 100 calorie difference in a weekly period. I wouldn't start packing on 500 calories and then 500 calories because it's all gonna come on too fast. It's all about slow, steady, incremental increases. So that's my advice. But first of all, if you're not aware, I'd definitely become aware. Brittany, you're welcome, babe. Joy, how often in a month should you incorporate cheat meals? Again, this is super individualized for a lot of people. But if you have a specific body frame like mine, you could get away with having a cheat meal every week. If you have a body frame that's someone that's, skinnier, that needs to put on more muscle, you could get away with having 2 cheat meals a week, okay? 1 to 2. Myself, definitely one. And then anybody who's more of like bigger boned, has a lot of weight to lose. Look, my friends, I say this in a loving manner. You've been cheating for a decent amount of time, okay? So you probably don't need cheat meals right off the bat. You need to start putting in the work, start seeing results, and then reward yourself of a cheat meal down the road. So again, it depends on where you are at in your journey, what type of body frame that you have, but majority, I say cheat meal at least once a week. It's a really good spike in tricking your body and refilling up your glycogen stores from what's been depleted from your workouts and tricking your body to burn fat faster. Cynthia, really wanted to jump on, but I injured my knee working out. Should I wait until my knee heals before? If you're talking about joining WarriorBabe, no, I would say come on in and join WarriorBabe, because you're going to be able to understand the nutrition part. And when you get the nutrition part down, then you can start, you're fueling your body with the right amount of food. Then you can start incorporating the exercise, which it's just overall, you're in a better position if you can focus on getting your nutrition down first and then start putting in the exercises that we recommend. So come on in. That's what I would highly recommend. Oh, thanks, Scott. Yana, awesome, thanks. Yes, babe. All right. Jenny, what's up, babe? I'm training for a Spartan race. I don't even know what that means. I was in a calorie I get Spartan races, but Deca Fit. I wonder if that's a certain amount of mileages. But I was in a calorie deficit, not looking to lose weight. Should I go up to maintenance? I'm doing more endurance type of workouts, so I'm thinking I might need to increase calories. Yes, 100%. Michelle, what's up, babe? I'll be talking to you in what, 20 or 30 plus minutes here? Next, if you guys, this is another thing too with WarriorBabe. We have live Q&As within the community. And it's not like this, it's in a Zoom setting, a webinar setting, and I'm actually able to talk back and forth with the WarriorBabe community. So myself and my coaches are involved in these Q&As, and that's another added support system that we have with being a WarriorBabe. Okay, so I've been using Intrablast during my workouts, but I've noticed Coalition Nutrition just released Intra Full Spectrum Intra Workout. I think you've mentioned this new product. If so, what's your opinion on this new product? Would you recommend this in place of Intrablast during your workouts? Yes, 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 and yes. I was waiting to, you guys can feel my excitement, I'm sure. I'm so stoked about Coalition Nutrition's new drop of their fuel supplements. It's spelled FYOOL. And yes, it is just like what I recommended with Intrablast from NutriBio, but it's almost 2 times the amount of electrolytes. And this is so near and dear to my heart because I am a woman who is prone to rhabdomyolysis. And I can save that topic for another day. But basically, when my body goes into rhabdomyolysis, or if you guys are interested in learning about it, you can definitely Google it. My body can't filter out lactic acid as fast as it should. I've been hospitalized numerous times, and when I've been in the hospital, I've gotten 7 liters of fluid. Now, why this speaks to me is because the ingredients that are inside of fuel supplements is salt, potassium, magnesium, and all different makeups of each of those individual electrolytes that help for your body recovery and help for performance. Wow, I can't talk. So yes, in short, that's a little science behind their new product. And I like it. I gotta say it is it's naturally and artificially flavored, so I'm not too sure if that's big on some people. And how I know it's full of salt is you can taste it when you're drinking it. I wouldn't say it's bitter. I would say it's pretty easy to put down, but that's just me personally. It may not sit well for others, but I think overall, I look at food for function, and I look at food for energy, and I look at supplements for function, and I look at supplements for energy. So in short, I would definitely go ahead and try that out, that new product, in place of your Intrablast. And you can definitely drink it either beforehand, you can drink it during, and you even can drink it afterwards. And then you can even drink it, what I did is yesterday I had a daunting ass leg workout. And I drank it before, I drank it after, and then I drank it this morning, and I also drank it about mid-afternoon. And I'll tell you, my legs are very, very, very sore, but for what I did yesterday, I could be way sorer. So it's definitely doing a good job. Jenny, did you ever take a week off, giving body a break? I go months, no breaks. Oof, babe, wondering results would be better if I took time away. Yes. Take the time away. I just recently did it when I went to Miami, Florida for vacation. I worked out once and then realized like, okay, my body needs a break. But I would highly recommend that you incorporate either a full week of not working out or like a deload week where maybe you're doing half the amount of workouts that you will be doing at half the volume that you would be doing. But yes, 100%. Your majority of building a physique, you guys, is recovery. It's rest. It's sleep. So that's like a very small thing that's super underrated because everyone, I get it, we're all just want to go ham, we go to hard. But recovery is such a vital importance to building up and changing your body composition. Yes, Jessica, show up for yourself. Just freaking do it. Yes. Show up for yourself. All right, guys, I'm going to answer a couple more questions here, and I'm going to pop off because I got to get ready for my blueprint Q&A in 29 minutes. So, Yana, what's your go-to cardio? I know you're not a huge cardio bunny, but I'm curious what your go-to is 20 minutes a day. So you must have tuned in a little bit later into this live Q&A. I did talk about it towards the beginning. At this point of my journey, where I'm at, and because my body's adapted so well with the years of what I've done to it, I'm at the point where now, since it's 65 plus degrees outside, I'm just making sure that I get out for like a nice leisure fasted walk, and that's enough for me. I've been hitting about 10K steps a day, so that's been more my importance. I'm not on a treadmill, I'm not on a Stairmaster, I'm just simply walking outside. That's me personally, okay? I still recommend others that need to lose fat, to build muscle, that aren't at where I'm at, to still incorporate treadmill or Stairmaster. And if I had to pick one, it's that damn Stairmaster. That thing is a beast, and it's definitely going to give you your bang for your buck when you're trying to shed fat. Jessica, what's the best day for a cheat meal? Rest day or workout day? You know, I used to say definitely do it on a bigger leg muscle, like a bigger muscle group, like back, legs. But since my more education, my more learning, more knowledge is increasing, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So you can do it on a bigger muscle day, you could do it on a rest day. It's still going to facilitate the same amount of thing, which is recovery, restoring glycogen stores, and spiking your metabolism. Joy. What is the optimal steady state cardio duration schedule for the week? So it's a very, 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 very individualized depending on your body, your frame, and your goals. Somebody who's super, super skinny and lean and is just trying to put on some muscle probably doesn't need to do much. Somebody who's in my category, who is a little bit more meso type, has broader shoulders, thicker quads, could get away with doing like 3 days at 30 minutes. Somebody who is more endomorph style, has more weight to lose, I would recommend 3 days, 30 minutes, 4 days, 30 minutes, and kind of it adjusts throughout your entire journey. But to start out, if I had to do like a broad answer right now, I would just recommend starting at like 25, 30 minutes for like 3 days a week on a treadmill at an incline of like 8 to 10. If you want to go ham, 15, and like a speed of like 3 to 4. All right. Nice. Yeah, and you guys, if you guys do try the fuel supplements, it's FYOOL supplements.com, or they're also live on Coalition Nutrition's page. You guys can use the code WarriorBabe. Okay, it still works, and you get a percentage off on either website. You guys can use the code WarriorBabe. All right. Cool. Jessica, you're welcome, babe. Thank you. I appreciate you guys all being here and hanging out with me for a little bit here on Wednesday. I come here live every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Any way that I can provide value, provide knowledge, help you guys along your journey if you are a warrior babe or if you're not. That's what I love to do. I love to answer questions that are going to help you guys along your journey and provide aha moments so that you can understand what you guys need to or should be doing next, or just helping you kind of get out of your own way. So if you guys do want to check out more about WarriorBabe, definitely go to WarriorBabe.com, check out our reviews, check out our programs. But until then, you guys, I'm done with this live Q&A. It's been real, it's been fun. Have a kick-ass rest of your week, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, everyone.